comentarios. Queremos decir algo acerca de esta unión maravillosa, donde nuestros hijos están uniendo porque se aman. Y aquí nos dice en la carta primera de los Corintios, capítulo 13, del 4 al 8, que el amor es sufrido, es benigno, el amor no tiene envidia, el amor no es ansioso, no se atraganta, no hace nada indebido, no busca lo suyo, no se irrita y no guarda rencor, no se goza de las injusticias, mas se goza de la verdad, todo lo sufre, todo lo sufre, todo lo cree, todo lo espera, todo lo soporta. El amor nunca deja de ser, pero las profecías se acabarán y cesarán, las lenguas y la ciencia se acabarán, pero el amor perdura. Entonces, queremos decirle acerca de lo que creemos del amor. Cuando el amor se llena también del amor de Dios, es capaz de soportar, es capaz de permanecer. Cuando una persona ama y ama de verdad, es porque Dios le da la fortaleza para permanecer en ese amor. Porque sin Dios, sin el Señor, no somos capaces de hacer lo que nos dice la palabra. No guardar rencor, servicial, indulgente, amoroso, cariñoso, cuando tenemos el amor de Dios. Por eso yo sé que aquí hay muchas parejas, aparte de ellos que están hoy haciendo este acto maravilloso de amor. Aquí hay muchas parejas y a esas parejas les quiero decir que se dejen llenar del amor de Dios, llenar sus corazones del amor de Dios, porque solo con el amor de Dios somos capaces de amar de verdad, somos capaces de soportar, somos capaces de agradar a Dios en la pareja, porque cuando nosotros nos llevamos bien con la pareja, estamos también haciendo lo que Dios nos manda, amarnos los unos a los otros. Así que a todas las parejas que están aquí, también les exhorto lo mismo. Y a esta pareja nueva les digo que Dios le bendiga, que este amor perdure para siempre y que sean felices. Un aplauso.
There is a passage by Daphne Rose Kingma called Real Love that I'd like to share with you today as we begin the address segment of our ceremony, which exemplifies the importance of love in our lives. For it is in loving, as well as in being loved, that we become most truly ourselves. No matter what we do, say, accomplish, or become, it is our capacity to love that ultimately defines us. In the end, nothing we do or say in this lifetime will matter as much as the way we have loved one another. Damaris and Ivan have found the gift of love in each other. They have found in one another that special person who provides them with peace, love, and comfort, and who will support each other and share all of life. Their journey began when they met in high school. One of Damaris's friends was dating one of Ivan's friends, and they would often hang out together. Her friends noticed how he would look at her and would tease her that he liked her. After high school, life took them in different directions, and they both created lives and grew up. 20 years later, Ivan saw her on a mutual friend's Facebook page, and he sent her a friend request. Damaris saw the friend request, but she didn't know who he was because his Facebook name was DJ Ivan, so she ignored him. She ignored the request for about a year until she saw that a mutual friend tagged them both in a picture from high school, and then she realized who he was. They talked for a while, and Ivan asked their mutual friend, Adisa, to invite Damaris to come to the club where he was playing. Damaris resisted for a while, but finally agreed. That night, Ivan and Damaris reconnected and talked. Damaris said Ivan was very polite and a perfect gentleman. After the club, he invited them out to get something to eat. Damaris started to realize that maybe Ivan was interested in her when he glanced at her and said, "You have a beautiful smile." At the end of the night, he asked for her number and said to text him when she got home, which she did, and also thanked him for taking her out to eat. Ivan replied, "That wasn't a dinner. I want to take you out for a real dinner." That date didn't take place for a few months, but finally they went out on their first official date to Victor's Cafe in New York City. They talked the whole night and both began to feel the tug and force of their connection, and they have been together inseparable ever since. It has been 5 years, and they are both so happy to have reconnected with each other when they did, and they are so grateful for how wonderful they are together. Their connection has always been so strong, and they cherish their relationship, how easy it is, and how much it allows them both to grow. They support each other and encourage each other through everything that life brings. Over the years, their relationship has evolved through the joys, changes, and challenges of life into this beautiful and loving partnership that we see before us today. Damaris and Ivan have invited you all here today because you are their dearest family and friends. Many of you have traveled long distances to be here, and for this they are truly grateful. All of you who are those closest to them have contributed to who they are, and you will continue to have an important influence in their lives in the years that are to come. Friends and family here today remind them of landmarks in their lives, good and bad, easy and tough. All that you've shared with them leading up to this great day. Your presence with us today is essential. Marriage has always been about family and community. Having you all here with them today is what truly makes their marriage real. To stand before those we love most in the world and promise to love another person openly and honestly without limits or preconditions for a lifetime is perhaps the bravest thing two people will ever do. Damaris and Ivan would like to send out their heartfelt thanks to all of you for your presence here today and for your continued love, support, and encouragement throughout their life. Within their relationship, Damaris and Ivan have grown together. They provide balance for each other. They have learned that communication, patience, understanding, passion, and of course laughter are vital to their relationship. But what holds us all together, the core of their relationship, is the strong love that they have for one another. A love that for each of them comes in many amazing and wonderful ways. When I met with Damaris and Ivan to go over the ceremony, I asked them to email me separately a small paragraph about the things that they loved about each other. So this is the first time that they are hearing this. For Ivan, his love for Damaris is strong and sure, and he loves so many things about her. She is extremely loving, caring, and never selfish. She always puts him first and supports him in everything that he does. Ivan loves her smile, her compassion, and how easily she takes care of him. He adores her sense of humor and how she can always make him laugh. Damaris is kind, smart, and an amazing cook. She is truly beautiful inside and out. Damaris is Ivan's love and his life, and he can't wait to spend the rest of his life with her. For Damaris, Ivan is her love and her support. She loves how he can be so tough, and yet there's such a tender side to him. She adores how he holds her hand wherever they are and wherever they go, whether they are walking or just sitting in the car. She loves how he worries about feeding her and will not eat anything until he feeds her some of what he's eating. She adores how he takes care of her and worries when she is sick. He always checks in on her throughout the day with random texts of "I love you." Damaris loves how Ivan tries to make her laugh with his corny jokes when she's mad. She loves how he can communicate with her, and no matter how angry he gets, and boy does he will always come to her once he's calmed down and worked things out. Damaris adores that Ivan is a gentleman and he always respects her. And most importantly, she loves his random, sporadic decisions of doing something spontaneous, like getting up and deciding to take a trip somewhere on an unplanned adventure. She adores his unexpected kisses and how he will never leave the house without kissing her goodbye. Ivan came into her life at the perfect moment when she needed it the most, and filled an empty space in her heart with so many little things that make her happy and giddy just having him by her side. Together, Damaris and Ivan are best friends, and they support and encourage each other every day. They have fun no matter what they're doing, whether sharing their love of movies, dinners out, and vacations, or spending time with family and friends and at home with the kids. As long as they are together, they are happy and content. They share generous and caring spirits, common values and goals in life, a love of their families, and a mutual love of their life, and an excitement to begin this next chapter. As part of our ceremony, our bride and groom have selected to do a sand ceremony. Damaris and Ivan, you're about to seal your relationship by the giving and receiving of rings and the exchanging of vows. This covenant is a pledge between two people who agree that they will commit themselves to one another throughout their lives. Within a marriage, each person is both their own and each other's. Two individuals choosing to create a new life with new possibilities and dreams that are theirs together. Ivan and Damaris, will you now hold close to your hearts the containers of sand that represent all that you are and all that you bring to this union? As you do so, place into these grains of sand all your hopes and dreams for the future. Bring to mind the strength of the promises that you will share today and carry with you throughout your life together. Today, we also recognize the significant role that family plays in such a joining. Ivan and Damaris would like to ask their children to please come and join them.
Thank you.
Danny, David, Daniela, and Amelia, who is standing in for Annabella. Okay.
What happened?
And Annabella.
He's good. You're good. Look right there. Good.
Please hold these containers close to your hearts. Place into these grains of sand all your hopes and dreams for the future. As these 5 vessels of sand are poured into the central vessel, the individual ones will no longer exist, but will be joined together as one family. Please pour your sand. Damaris and Ivan, today, as you take this next step, I ask you to remember that marriage is a covenant, not a contract. Contracts have terms and conditions and limits that must be met. But a covenant is a lifetime commitment made between two people and God. It is a promise to do more than just stay together, but to thrive, to live a life that is rich and full, not by accident, but by choice. This will require hard work.